Hi, friends. It's the world's biggest World Cup fan, host Eric, here to talk World Cup again in the ways of things. So, I want to start by talking about Japan and Croatia. Like I made these things, huh? Okay, Japan is looking so badass that right now I'm thinking they might win the whole thing. Japan's looking great, you know? Croatia's looking uh like they're in the Alamo, you know. They're defending for their lives, but they've already a few Mexicans have gotten through. Namely, one goal has gotten through already to put Japan ahead. But Japan looks dangerous, super clever with the ball. Just like the ultimate, they've got everything except they aren't a threat in the air. They lose every header because they're little short Japanese people. But besides that, they've got it all going on, okay? That's my opinion about Japan. I'd be shocked if Croatia comes back and wins this game. I don't think that's going to happen at all. Also, my TV's being weird. Like sometimes I got to change the channel up and then change it down again because it freezes. It's annoying. So I share that with you. Okay, next thing. Speaking of bad news, we pile bad news on bad news. Like the TV just did it. It's frozen now. I gotta go up and then I gotta go down again. I don't want to reset the cable because that takes such a long time that I'd miss too much game. Anyway, USA lost to Netherlands, and that was sad. That was a bummer, but the Netherlands looked like the better team. You know, they just did. The thing that the U.S. clearly lacks, and you can see it clear as day, is anybody who's a scorer, right? Like, I want a ball hog at that end of the field who desperately doesn't want to even pass because he wants to take the shot. And he's going to get in there and take that shot no matter what. There's nobody like that on the U.S. team. There's nobody who really wants to seize the moment, get all the glory, and take all the risk of being shamed when you fail as well, you know? So it's like everybody's too much of a team player on the U.S., maybe. We need some egos. I'm granted, I've been watching Blue Lock. I may be influenced in my soccer ideology by Blue Lock a little bit at the moment. So take that with a grain of salt. Okay, next let's look at... right now, like nothing's happening in this game with Japan and Croatia. It's just the start of the second half, and they're kicking it around the midfield. Let's see, but Japan's so dangerous. Like right now, when you have what appears to be a 50-50 ball, the Japanese player, like I just saw right there, they were running. He had a big head start, and the Japanese player was like, wow. You know, just like in an anime. Anyway, they're so fast, and you will never catch a Japanese player lazing out on the end of something, even if it's definitely not going to be possible for them to get it. They keep trying all the way to the very end, and it creates so many chances for them because it's like everybody who's passing the ball on the other team is constantly under pressure. So there's no easy reception because there's a Japanese guy running at you full blast. You know? So everybody's like, oh shit. And then it inevitably creates mess ups. Unavoidably. I mean, it's like what's a routine reception is not a routine reception when you've got a wild-eyed Japanese man running full throttle at you. That's just fair. Okay, now let's look at these guys. I have a big apology to make. Poland, last time I made a World Cup video, I said you didn't make the round of 16. And I said Poland is crying into their beers about their selves or something like that, you know, because they didn't advance. But you did advance. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I forgot about you advancing, and that's my bad. I apologize to you and to all of your people, and that's why I made you this lovely shade of red. Okay, now, unfortunately, you had to go up against Argentina in this elimination bout that happened yesterday, in which you were eliminated. I'm double checking now because I don't want to do the same mistake twice while I'm apologizing for making the mistake the first time. I'm just double checking, triple checking to make sure that I got it right. Okay. Yeah, France beat you 3-1. Okay. So I did get it right. You were eliminated yesterday. But I am so sorry that I eliminated you around too soon. Now that we've gotten that important but unpleasant business out of the way of apologizing to Poland, Argentina, I'm not going to cry for you. And I don't think you're really going to win the World Cup. I'm sorry. The fact that you beat Poland 3-1, well, that was a game that I didn't watch. So, therefore, you aren't that good. Okay, I didn't watch that game. I guess I was watching the other game at the time. Let's see, what was the other game? No, actually, I did watch that game, France versus Poland. But I was rooting for Poland, so I turned it off. I was mad at France, I think. I wish I had watched the England-Senegal game. I don't know why I missed that. I must have been asleep or something. That's a shame I missed that game. Anyway, England, though, England can't be that good because they tied the United States. Let's face it. The United States tied England. The United States also tied Wales and beat Iran before being shown what big boy soccer really looks like by the Netherlands, you know? So, if England tied the United States, how good could they be? The United States isn't that good. Anyway, Argentina, I haven't watched you this tournament, so it seems like there's always a better game on that I want to watch the other game. So, or I'm just asleep or something. So therefore, you aren't very good, and just deal with it. Lionel Messi, Lionel Schmessi. That's what I say to that, okay? Now, in the next video, I'll address the other teams, including Portugal and the other ones. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat plenty of World Cup.